It's not very often that I am shocked at something I've seen, or shocked in a good way. I'm in the village town of Kelheim. It's just outside Regensburg, on the way to Installstadt. Excuse my pronunciations. I hadn't investigated it. I only stayed here because this is where the hotel happened to be, or on the edge of. And I drove into town and wasn't looking for anything, and then suddenly this thing appeared from the other side, so it wasn't nicely sunlit. Now I'm going to zoom in a bit because fortunately a couple of people have just walked down there. This thing is enormous. I have no idea what it is at this point. I have no idea. Now if you look carefully, there's a couple of people down there just looking at an information board. They're not even close to it yet, so you can see it's massive. I believe you can go inside it and walk along the colonnade bit up the top, not at the top, but near the top. So you can see a door in about the middle, just off centre. So as you can see, it's enormous. It is stunning. It towers over the town below. Let's go and have a better look. I'll tell you now it's about 7:30 in the evening, so there is a car park charge, €2.90 I think it said, and an entrance if you go inside for €1.50. I haven't paid any of that because it's so late in the day. Hall of Liberation at Kelheim in English. It's open from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So there's a cross section of it inside. It looks like a hall. 1836. King Ludwig I orders the building of a Hall of Liberation in memory of the Wars of Liberation, which freed the nation from Napoleon's rule. The architect Frederick von Gartner suggests the Mikkelsburg near Kelheim as a suitable location. Ludwig I acquires the 45 hectare property and has a road built on the hill. Work on the foundation commences 1839. Van Gardner dies unexpectedly 12 years later. Building work in temporary hall. Still being built in 1848, so what's that, 9 years later? 1863, after almost 25 years, the Hall of Liberation is ceremoniously inaugurated 18th of October. 50th anniversary of the Battle of Nations near Leipzig. I've just thought the only other monument that I saw in the flesh that I didn't expect to see was a World War I memorial. Where was that? I've forgotten. I think it was Mons, but I'll have to check. I'll put in a picture of it if I remember, because that just stood out like an incredible monument, and it was hardly mentioned in the guidebooks. I didn't see any mention of this in my rough guide. I mean, look at that. I must remember. I must make a small confession. As I looked up at it, I was driving at the time, so I only got a quick glance of it. I realised it was enormous, and you can't see from this angle, but the roof is, I'm assuming it might be copper because it's kind of green. I thought it was just a big water tank that logically fed the town. So it was a bit, it was in the shade, so it didn't look quite as spectacular in terms of colour. Actually, better pause, I'm going to show you the colour. It isn't all yellow. That's interesting. Just noticed. I don't know, I assume that's paint. If you look closely, you can see there's shades of kind of a pinkish, yellowish, greenish, and two different shades of yellow at least. That one says Mecklenburg, Westfalen, Hessen, Wondering if these are locations of battles. I mean, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 6, 6. That's about 40 metres high, I reckon. I've come around to the far side now. Unfortunately, can't get up to the at the first level because that's part of the tour. If you've paid, it's all locked. But that is Kelheim, or Kelheim. Excuse my pronunciation again. It's a pretty little town. Oops. It's not up there with the romantic road towns that hopefully should feature in other videos. Dickensville, Rothenburg. Not up with those, but still quite nice, pretty place. I think people should be coming to see this thing.